This morning, we're talking about the alleged leak tape. Well, the leak tape that's alleging that there's some plans, that there's a plot to actually oust the IGP only because he may not work in favor of the ruling party. And these are allegations. They have not been substantiated. They are yet to be investigated. And we're told that some forensics have to be conducted in order to ascertain whose voice is in there and what exactly they were plotting towards, even though it's quite obvious what they were talking about. But this was put on the floor of Parliament by the minority members, spearheaded by Honorable James Agalga, and he is actually the ranking member of the Parliamentary Defence and Interior Committee and also the MP for Busa North constituency. And he's asking for a bipartisan probe into this leaked tape. The Speaker, however, responded saying that in actual fact, they need to ascertain the nature and type of investigation and the terms of reference before he can go ahead and order for a bipartisan probe into this matter. There are various views on this as to whether Parliament should be able to probe this, especially when we've heard allegations against the MPP and the NDC in this tape as well. So we're asking questions as to whether you think that there should be a bipartisan probe into it. Let's hear what the Speaker said on the floor of Parliament last week. We'll come back and activate the phone line so you can call us.
For an investigation. So I will urge the maker of the urgent statement to submit in writing the terms of the proposed statement, which he just gave us notice. This will guide me to give the direction as to how the investigation or inquiry will be conducted by the appropriate committee of the House.
And so there you have it. The Speaker has ordered for that bipartisan probe for the leaked tape to ascertain exactly who were involved in that. And we want to hear from you what you make of it. Is it a step in the right direction? Are you happy that there's going to be an investigation? I mean, earlier, there were concerns about even the police service investigating itself. And now, Nanaya was saying last week that she doesn't even think that Parliament should prove this. Because, the
line
but
is already
we have a caller. Begina, I believe that's your name. Good morning.
Good morning. The name is Megina.
Megina. I apologize. Yes. Megina, what does that mean?
Name, the whole world.
Okay, Megina.
A.k.a. common man, a man with a common sense.
Okay, please go ahead and share with us your common sense on this matter.
Please, I think in the first place, I can see that Ghanaians, I can describe us as jokers.
Oh.
Because we have police act. What does the police act say? Does police allowed to do politics? Does our law permit the police or security agencies to involve themselves into politics? If they are not permitted, what is the reason why the leadership decided not to involve the security agencies into politics? We are in this country, we saw and we've seen people who were wearing security uniforms. And sometimes I have to blame the media. We used to pamper the politicians. We call them each and every day, I am an NDC, but the way we do politics with our media is not fair. We are not able to point to them, tell them the right thing. We like Mr. A, Mr. B, sit here. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? We always share our opinion. We don't come out with solutions. That is why today, Ghana politics has turned to be money. The right thing cannot be said. The traditional rulers too, they are mute. They are not talking.
Okay.
And we want to say that we are building a nation. This cannot be called a nation building.
Okay.
Because we always sit down and looking aloof.
Okay, Mr. Magina, so
and we at the grassroots, we are suffering.
Please go straight to the point. So what do you think should be done about this alleged tape?
We have been seeing so many committees. No solution to anything. They are just going to spend our money.
So how do we address this matter? Because clearly you are saying that you don't see the need for a bipartisan.
Let us go there. The name has power out.
Sorry?
The name of the person is out now.
It is out, but it's an allegation. It needs to be proven.
The voice in the conversation. We saw, we know. Didn't you know that Northern Regional former regional chairman?
I'm sorry, I would not know until forensics have been undertaken. So until then, these are allegations. Until there's an investigation into this, these are allegations.
If we say we have systems, and can't we use the common system to detect those people? To detect the names are out, but you are not bold to say it because they will hurt you.
No, that's not the reason. We have to go through the right processes, and that is what the media does. So we cannot sit on TV and mention names when it has not been investigated and proven. But thank you so much, Mr. Mejina, for your concerns. Let us know what you think as well. The numbers are on your screens. Do you agree with the bipartisan probe, or do you think, like Nana and other people have said, maybe it's time to engage the NIB or some international security agency to independently investigate this matter?
Well, I guess that's why the committee has the seventh person being a technical person to also help in the forensics.
But technical from where?
I'm sure it could be some of the best. We have some of the best experts.
No, I believe so. I believe so. But James is also on the line. Hello, good morning, James.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are that, the IGP appointment should not be political appointment in the first place. Because the IGP appointment is political, that is why all some of these things, when it happens, the people are talking. We have a lot of issues in Ghana to be able to attend to. Some of these issues are not reasonable even to come on edge can be discussing. If they will start him, they should start him because the person who brought him is the one who is supposed to start him. It's a political appointment. That is the reason why some of these things it's very unnecessary. Ghana, we have a lot of issues, potholes, gutters are choked, we don't have work. A lot of things are there for us to come and reason about. What is coming online? Some of these stupid issues, and then we can, it's not necessary. IGP appointment should be a qualification appointment. If you are police, whatever, you go through the process, then they are appointed. So no government or nobody can come and influence the IGP or say anything that will interrogate the IGP's work. You know what I mean? So some of these things, we should stop doing politics and face the real issues of the country. You are anything, you understand me? The youth are suffering. You are suffering. No work. No work. Because this
Pacho, Mamon, sorry, Monto Mobuase. We are working towards a Ghana that will benefit all of us, I believe, and that is why the media is here to also, probe and ask questions and borrow into some of these issues, and also share your opinion with us. But Article 202, like he's saying, he doesn't think that it should be a political office necessarily. But Article 202 says that the Inspector General of Police shall be appointed by the President, acting in consultation with the Council of State. So that means that there has to be a whole constitutional review. For that. Daniel is on the line.
Oh, we have Daniel on the line. Hello, Daniel.
Hi, Bella. Good morning.
Good morning. Please share with us your thoughts.
And a good morning to Roland as well. So,
good morning.
I'm reaching you from the Upper West Region.
Okay, let's hear you.
A regular viewer of your program. You know when Obama visited, Obama or one of the US presidents who visited said we need to build strong institutions. And that is what is going to move this country forward. And for me, ideally, in a very ideal situation, this problem occurred within the Ghana Police Service. And there is no other institution in this country that is best equipped to go into, even if you are talking about the forensics or whatever, or this matter, to authenticate the voices of the alleged persons in that state. There's no other institution better equipped to do that than the police service itself. But if we are talking about building stronger institutions, we should get to a point where the police as an institution is just like a river, is able to clean itself up. And a parliament should be able to clean itself up. The judiciary must be able to clean itself up. This is the only point at which we can say that we are building stronger institutions. The institutions themselves must be able to trigger the systems, the laws that are there, to purge themselves of all of this rot that we see that is characterized with our public institutions. So I am of the view that let's allow the police service arsonists. They have the systems, they have the equipment, they have the resources, and they are better placed as an institution to get the conduct than any other institution. That's my thought this morning. Have a good morning.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Have a good morning.
I think he's coming from the point where it's the police, and because it's the figurehead of the IGP who is involved in this and has been named and seems to be at the center of this so-called conspiracy, would have to investigate itself. I don't know how that works, but I think that what is now the reality and the opinion is that the political colorization and polarization has led us to where we're not able to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be perhaps leading to a lot of anger among many of our viewers and members of the public. The good thing is this is not an entrenched clause.
It is not.
But just like many other related clauses or articles within the Constitution, which have been said to be needing some amendment, we know what to do and we just don't do what has to be done.
Hello?
Exactly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. You're calling us from Salaga. What's your name, sir?
My name is Salah from Muni,
All right. Thank you for joining us. Share with us what your concerns are.
Hi, morning.
Please carry on.
The IGP, this thing. Who this thing? What do you call it? Who appointed IGP?
Who appoints the IGP? Per the Constitution, the President, which I believe you know.
When you appointed IGP, when you appointed?
Sorry, I cannot hear. I cannot hear you.
I don't see something.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but your voice was muffled. I really couldn't hear what he was saying, except the first question.
I think what he was
asked.
saying, he was asking, was a rhetoric. Who appoints the IGP?
Yeah.
And he didn't answer that. And he says, "Yeah, Kufuado."
Okay. So he answered himself. I didn't even get that. Interesting, I must say. But there are also concerns that the president should have made a statement by now on this leak tape, and just to reassure the IGP that we're appreciating the work that you're doing, and so because of that, there's no plan to take you out. Just to reassure him as well. I'm not sure why he hasn't made that statement. That's per the arguments that have been tabled as well.
I think Professor Jampo did make that on key points, over the weekend, and says that the president at least should be issuing a statement
on this matter.
On the other hand, they say the Minister of the Interior, who, of course, was appointed by the president, at the end of the day has also said that there's nothing like that. So kind of speaks for the president. I don't know how that could be coterminous, but we'll see how that goes.
Haruna, good morning.
Morning.
Thank you for joining us. Oh, this is Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas. Please talk to us.
Please, I'm calling from Ota region.
Okay.
Please, I would also like to share my thoughts on the issue.
Please go ahead.
I'm foreseeing that the decision being taken in appointing our police service IGPs and the general directors is always a bigger problem. On this issue, I think leaving the whole thing to the police to investigate again will be another thing, because it will be very difficult for them to expose the IGP, even if the allegation is true. So what I would suggest is that the president or the military sector, a military intelligence section, like how we have the British intelligence, they should also set the same section there, so that issues like this, they can take it upon themselves and investigate, because they will be the people with those equipped.
All right. Well, we've lost you, but he was making some very vital points there.